Hey guys, it's your girl Laura Lynn from Laura Lynn's Gourmet Desserts. I am so excited to be here today. It is part 2 of living with food allergies and food allergy awareness. I am your host, Laura Lynn Martin, and I'm also the CEO and founder of Laura Lynn's Gourmet Desserts, which is a company started several years ago because of my food allergies. And I'm excited, to share my stories with you as well as to build awareness. This is the second part of the food allergy awareness podcast, as well as living with food allergies. So I live with food allergies for, over 20 years. So it's almost close to 20 years. Oh, a little bit over 20 years. Just a couple of shout outs to some people here logging in. I finally have Facebook Live, and I also have Instagram Live. So, cheers, guys. Yes, it's Friday, and I'm having a little bit of wine, but anyhow, it is such a joy to be here with all of you guys, and thank you guys for all your support over the years. Lots of great announcements today, but first and foremost, living with food allergies has always been difficult. There's a lot of challenges involved. But having, lived with this for over 20 years, obviously it's a little bit more easier and seamless than it was originally in the beginning. I was diagnosed with the top several food allergies initially, and that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun at all. I had allergies to eggs, dairy, wheat, corn, soy, even rice. No nuts, thankfully, but today I am severely allergic to sesame. So that is an allergy that, it just happened out of nowhere. And it's really a growing epidemic. It really is. One in 2 households in Canada is affected with food allergies, and 1 in 13 children in the United States, as well as 1 in 10 adults in the United States, is also affected with food allergies. It is a growing concern and an epidemic that isn't going away. Just a couple of shout outs to some people logging in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Chef Morgan, we got my sister Cheryl, what's up, and Durva, and we've got Michelle. Got a whole bunch of people. I'm also live on Facebook as well. So guys, I actually figured it out. I know. So as I was saying, food allergies it's very serious, and if you don't have the right tools available, and if you don't know how to navigate the system when you're living with food allergies, it could also be fatal. So that is why I have this podcast. It's called Kitchen Talk with Laura Lynn, Laura Lynn's Gourmet Desserts, and so in regards to, again, the reason why I created Laura Lynn's Gourmet Desserts, just to give you a bit of background about myself. I was diagnosed with food allergies 20 years ago, and to the several top food allergens. And, when it came to navigating and trying to live with, this, I don't want to say disease, but it is. It was difficult when it came to food choices. Because I live a healthy lifestyle, I've always exercised, ate well. Thankfully, I have a background of nutrition and just my lifestyle itself. I'm very particular about the things I put inside my body. So when it came to indulgence, and guys, I love to eat sweets. I do. I love I love to eat sweets, and so I believe in this 80-20 principle. And when it came to desserts, I was only able to eat fruit. And yeah, it's super. I love fruit. Even today, I love all fruit. And thankfully, I'm not allergic to any of them. So, but when it came to things like cookies and brownies and cakes, and when you're at these events and parties and birthday parties, especially birthday parties, I was never able. Even today, with birthday parties, I have to bring my own desserts. Okay. And that's okay. I mean, I've got my line of products, so all good. We'll get into that. So I decided to create cookies and indulgence, delicious, just a cookie that actually tastes like a cookie. And I wanted a brownie that tastes like a brownie. And I was not pleased, and I was not, there weren't any, delicious products out there. I was just consuming them because I had no choice. And so I started to make these products for myself, and they're very good. And there's no eggs, obviously. They are gluten-free. They're free of all allergens. So those of you that have a nut allergy, they're all peanut and nut-free. I'm not allergic to nuts, but I am allergic to sesame. And they are free of the top 7 food allergens. Okay, so no dairy, no wheat, no eggs, no gluten, no mustard, no sesame. What am I missing? I believe that's it. Obviously, no seafood, no crustaceans in my products. So that's how I started the company. And I wanted, I knew that I wasn't the only one living with food allergies. And guys, food is love. I love to eat. I love the food that I am consuming, and because I'm putting that into my body. So it is something that, like I said, food is love. And for those of you who are foodies, and for those of you who are chefs and in the hospitality business, you understand. You don't have to be necessarily in the hospitality business, but food is love. And so that is why I started Laura Lynn's. It was really to benefit myself, but also now giving back to all of you out there that has food allergies. Now you can have something that is so incredibly delicious and so indulgent. And the quality ingredients and innovation that has been put into these products are all made with love. Obviously, I made them so that, you can eat a real cookie, you can eat a real brownie that tastes so good, and and they're safe. And most importantly, they are delicious. So anyways, just to kind of give you the backbones and the background history as to why Laura Lynn's is affiliated with the Laura Lynn's Gourmet Desserts, and the reason behind the story. It is a founder-led story that I'm very, very passionate about, because there is a mission and a vision to change a lot of lives and to bring a lot of goodness and happiness into this world, because we need a lot of that. So what I want to discuss, and what I talked about in the first part of Laura of the food allergy, living with food allergy, part 1 last week. It's important that when you have food allergies that you are equipped, and that you have all of the, I would say, like your medical kit with you. Okay, these EpiPens that I carry with like I carry this everywhere I go. Make sure you have 2 of the auto injectors with you, right? So this is an EpiPen. It's epinephrine, and you need 2. I used to carry 1, but now, the required suggested is 2. Where you can find all of this information, guys, there's so many nonprofit organizations out there that I am so obviously plugged into, and there's 2. Well, there's a number. There's several. There's FAIR. Okay, so you can look them up. FAIR. They are U.S. based, but again, they are, again, it's the same. You're going to get the same information. Obviously, they're more focused in the United States because of the demographics and stats, but the protocols when you have food allergies and you have an episode, make sure you are medically equipped with everything, okay? It'll save your life, God willing. And, there's Food Allergy Canada, so look them up as well. You'll find them online. There's FATE organization, there's Oakley's Red Sneakers, and there's also Natasha's Foundation. So there's so many groups out there, guys, and I'm so fortunate to be able to, I guess, be relatable and relate, but there's millions and millions of us living with food allergies at any age, guys. It's not discriminatory on age and whether or not you lived a healthy lifestyle, or it just sometimes happens, which is really an anomaly. I don't understand it, but there is a lot of data to support why we have food allergies today. So there's no cure, but there's ways of navigating the system. And what I also discussed last week was also the food labeling. So having, a product that I have put out there, okay, that is being manufactured in a large-scale facility. It obviously started in my kitchen, all the recipe creation and everything else, all of the ingredients was made by me. and was put together by me, right? And it's really important that when you have food allergies, when you have to look at the ingredients, you always look at the packaging. Start with the ingredients. You look at the may contain and the contain. That's the first thing I look at. Well, first I look at the ingredients and then I go may contain and contain. Okay? And I did say that the may contain is a really gray area. Super gray. You know, if you're anaphylactic to a certain ingredient, okay, let's just call it nuts. Okay? Nuts, peanuts, nuts. And it says it may contain. It's up to you. I'm not a medical doctor, but I would just stay clear. Okay? So food packaging and food labeling is so important. If you're out and you're buying these products, and when you're buying them online on the internet, okay, any hospitality, any events, catering, weddings, large gatherings, things like that, you always want to let someone know of your food allergies. So again, I'm talking from the standpoint of living with food allergies because there's been many close calls in my life. Okay, where, oh my gosh, you know, it was too close. I am not taking another chance. I'm not risking this. And, you know, thankfully, you just move forward. So, I'm now talking about food labeling and food packaging. Really important. And, you know, when you're out eating in restaurants, whether it's a restaurant, a cafe, anywhere you are, really, if you're traveling, if you're on a plane, it's a different, we'll talk about that in a minute. But when you're traveling, you want to make sure that, when you're at a restaurant, you want to make sure that you let your server know, that you let the kitchen know, your server, and, you know, that of your food allergies, okay? And they want to also have some protocol in place. They want to make sure that they are communicating this to the kitchen, to the managers, because, guys, I'm going to be really honest. There has been so many situations where the server will guess that, okay, I'm sure you can have this, I'm pretty sure. But then I say, hey, guess what? There's been a lot of close calls in my life. And they want to communicate to the kitchen and also to let the management know, and possibly even the owners, if they're present, to let them know of your food allergies. Because, again, it's really, really important, and it is life. It could save your life. Okay, it could save a lot of lives, but it could save your life. So I'm here to educate and also give you my experiences, you know, living with food allergies. Okay, I just want to say hi to some people. Hey, Jen. Hey, Mom. Oh, my God, I know. I finally am on Facebook. I figured it out. So, hey, guys. I've got Melanie Sutherland, my mom, Evelyn, Sunshine Girl. So thank you for tuning in, even, you know, when you're in Asia. So thank you so much. So guys, I am here to talk about food allergies and food allergy awareness, how to navigate through the system, and also, you know, my story as to how this evolved to Laura Lynn's Gourmet Desserts. So guys, thank you all for, you know, tuning in and for saying hello. It means a lot to me, and this will also be posted online so you can refer back to it as well. And also share it, okay? So again, we're talking about, you know, navigating the system through wherever you are. Restaurants, if you're traveling, let everyone know how serious your food allergy is. And never be afraid, and never be shy, never think you're too much, and I don't want to bother anyone. Like, trust me, this has crossed my mind before, but I'm like, why would I ever bother anyone if it's going to save my life, right? So you want to make sure that you are doing all the right things, and that you are proactive about, you know, just proactive. Be proactive, okay? So the may contains and the contains, very, very tricky. Obviously, the contain is very straightforward, but the may contains a little bit tricky, okay? No, very tricky, but you want to make sure, again, you know, how serious is your food allergy. And again, there's a difference between intolerances, right? Anaphylactic, it could be fatal, and intolerances is a whole different ballgame. So we'll talk about that next week. So anyone here on the call that actually has food allergies, I don't know, but if you have food allergies, please reach out. And if you want to be a guest, you know, in the next week's podcast, let's share some stories with each other. But in today's, you know, now the food allergy community has really, really grown. I mean, again, there's There's a lot of celebrities that have food allergies, and I bring them up because now they are talking about it, and they are sharing their food allergy experiences with everyone. So, guys, this isn't new. It has been around for decades, and it's just becoming more mainstream, when you're eating out. And I've seen the changes over the last 20 years. You've got, I respect the fact that when you are seated at a table that someone will ask you, does anyone here have food allergies? Guys, I really think that at restaurants you should really get your staff to really get into the act and the service of asking, does anyone here have any food allergies that I have to worry about? That only takes, a couple of seconds, right? I think that is, and whether or not they do or they don't, I love the fact that, when I come seated to the table that someone will ask, okay? This past week, I was in several places. I, just sort of traveling for work, going to work meetings, having some lunch breaks. I want to give a couple shout outs. I live in Humber Bay Shores. I have been, going to eat in Trattoria for years, and then we have La Vecchia. There's a lot of different spots. But, I just want to say thank you because, again, like, they know of my food allergies, I guess because they've seen me a lot. And I really respect the fact that when the server remembers these things, guys, you feel really important. You feel like they've got your back. And so, but I still always, regardless of how many times I go to a restaurant, how many times I've talked to the server, you never know. The kitchen might change their menu. They might change the ingredients. You never want to assume that the way that they have made a certain dish that you have been having for years, okay, that hasn't changed. Guys, there has been situations. I know one in particular, and I can't remember who the name is, but there was a particular person that was ordering a particular dish at a golf club. And I think it was a golf club. And this gentleman had, and again, this was shared by a friend years ago, this gentleman was ordering the same dish. But then something in the ingredients completely changed. And guess what? This certain person had a food allergy. They had to go to the hospital. And I think everything worked out. But again, I never assumed that same dish is going to be the exact same recipes and the exact same ingredients and sourced the exact same way. So guys, be mindful of this. I'm really here to help you and help navigate the food allergy world that we live in today. It's really all about education, and it's really all about saving and changing lives. Okay, so that is why I am talking about this, because I have food allergies and I've lived with it for the last 20 years. Okay, so I'm giving out a lot of great points here, guys. Please watch it. Please share it. It's really, really important. Okay. And again, I'm going to repeat this. 1 in 2 Canadian households is affected with food allergies. In the United States, 1 in 13 kids and 1 in 10 adults. That is massive. Okay. And so I think for hospitality and just for retail, and we want to make sure that the food allergy community, right, is looked after and taken care of. Because there are so many incidences and so many situations of death. And anyways, it's very, very sad. Very, very, very sad. And so we want to make sure that the protocols are in place, and we want to make sure that we're proactive and we're taken care of, okay? So that is really the main reason why I'm having these calls. Especially, this is food allergy, living with food allergies and food allergy awareness. You want to make sure that you have your EpiPens, you have your Benadryl, your inhalers if you have asthma. These are all symptoms of food allergies, and you want to make sure that you have them with you at all times. Just want to say hi. Thank you guys for all tuning in. And hi, Facebook. I finally have you guys here on live, so bear with me, okay? But so happy to see everyone, and I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. Couple of things I want to share with you is so we are launching a 2.0 Laurelins, it's a relaunch of the brand and the product, and I'm also releasing my carrot muffin, which I am so excited to put out, because I've always wanted to have a carrot muffin available. And for those of you who have had my product, you guys know how good they are and how indulgent they are. Fantastic. So, guys, and there's also something, a secret sauce. I don't want to say it because it's not ready yet, meaning it's not launched yet, but everyone will know, you know, I guess the secret sauce of the 2.0 relaunch of the brand. The carrot, okay, guys, amazing, okay? It's called, well, it's my carrot muffin, but I want to share this with all of you, okay? The goodness in this product, it is the best carrot muffin I've ever had. And I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying as an allergen-free, friendly carrot that is gluten-free, vegan, plant-based, and delicious. Guys, you guys got to get this. You guys got to get this when it launches, guys. I'm telling you, this is incredible. I'm just sharing this with Facebook as well. Okay, guys, I hope you guys can all see that. And so I've been giving these out. When I say given, I've been, you know, I've been sharing my carrot muffins, and they are absolutely divinely delicious, okay? I can't get enough of these. And also, what I also wanted to share with you is my banana muffin is, oh my God, so much goodness in this banana muffin. It is extraordinary, okay? I love banana muffins. I love carrot muffins. So not only do I have cookies and brownies, but I also have muffins as well. And they're all free of allergens, gluten-free, they're vegan, they're plant-based, they're kosher, no nuts, and most of all, they are tastefully delicious, okay? You won't be able to tell the difference, and they're also better for you, okay? So really important is the ingredient deck that I've chosen to put into these products has always been very different from what is out there, okay? I'm going to own that, and I'm going to communicate that because it's true. So you're going to taste the quality of the ingredients, and you're going to love them. Hopefully you're going to love them. I think you're going to love them. And I'm so excited to announce that. So stay tuned, and please follow me on my socials, okay? Instagram, Facebook. I just started with TikTok, and then there's YouTube as well. All right, couple shout outs. Thank you guys. I want to see who's here on Facebook as well. I'm so happy I got this going. I'm so thrilled. So yeah, we're going to be doing this launch across all the online platforms when it comes to purchasing the product. Amazon, TikTok, Canada, and the United States. This is going to be available in food service and retailers as well across North America, okay? So I'll let you know when that happens, but you got to follow me and you got to stay tuned and absolutely share the love, okay? So it is Friday here in Toronto, just kind of, talking about living with food allergies and food allergy awareness. There is no cure for food allergies, guys. And, when you know someone, and you got a friend, you got a family member that has food allergies, it is absolutely important that you also take care of them, and that, you treat them, like, with kindness, right? You're never too much. I'm just saying, when you have food allergies, you really have to take a little bit more time in researching the restaurant or the place that you're about to go to in terms of eating out. You got to do your due diligence. You got to be proactive, okay? And guys, when you are accommodating and you're with someone at the table that has food allergies, you know what? It's common. It's becoming more mainstream than ever, okay? And I know lots of you know of a family member or a friend, multiple, even colleagues, that have food allergies and dietary restrictions. So let's be accommodating, let's be patient, and let's be kind, and let's be, just more awareness needs to happen in this world when it comes to these things, okay? Anyone have any questions? I know lots of you guys are waving, saying hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm so excited. So yeah, these are my cookies. This is the 1.0. The 2.0 is coming out. It is beautiful. Oh my gosh, like the packaging is completely different. And also the secret sauce. I can't say what it is, but Oh God, I'm so excited. But when it happens, it's going to come out this year, okay? I'm going to let you know when. I'm going to give you guys, there's going to be some free products that we're going to be giving away as well, okay? That's the chia chip cookie, chocolate chia chip cookie, all right? I'm the first that came up with this, the chia chip cookie, you know? I got the chocolate cookie and then I added chia in it because chia is an excellent superfood, as well as it's excellent for fiber, and it's got your omegas in there as well. So, excellent product, really, really nutritious. And of course, who doesn't love a good brownie? I know I love my chocolate, and I know I love my brownies, my indulgent brownies from time to time. And then of course, you know, like I said, I've got the carrot muffin and also the banana muffin as well. So super stoked about that. Yeah, super, super excited about that. So living with food allergies. In the next Kitchen Talk with Laura Lynn, we're going to be still continuing the food allergy awareness. You know, when you're traveling, I think that's a really, really big, huge, just a huge topic to discuss and altogether, right? Altogether, when you are traveling on planes, right? And you have a food allergy. More of these medical kits have to be available on planes. I think they should be available on all airlines, to be honest with you, because there's too many people out there that have food allergies, right? There needs to be an allergen-friendly snack. If you're giving out, you know, free snacks, well, guys, there's got to be an allergen-friendly snack available, right? I know that there's a few airlines that carry them, but not all, and it needs to be in all airlines, okay, guys? So that is my advice to all the airlines out there. Laura Lynn's Gourmet Desserts, check them out. It's going to be in all the airlines as well, okay? I'm just saying. But the airlines need to be equipped with better quality products that taste good, and I think that would just be a huge game changer, okay? There's lots of work to be done here, guys, which is why I created the brand and the product. So I'm going to say a couple of shout outs. We've got Peter Lavoie that just joined in. Lots of people joined in. Thank you guys all. This is an every Friday event, by the way. I know I changed up the time. I think it's better at 1 p.m. for a lot of people, and it's, you know, I can accommodate that, no issues. Hi, Mom and Dad. Listen, it's my parents' 40th anniversary today. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Love you both. Thank you so much for all the love and support you give me over the years. They have been with me through thick and thin, obviously. I mean, they are my parents. And just wanted to wish them a happy anniversary. So, yeah. So, really, really excited, guys. There's a lot going on this year. And, again, I'm here to spread food allergy awareness and I've been out there sort of promoting that, really talking about it. But I have to say, you know what, now more so than ever, I think there needs to be more of us involved and making a difference. Also, what I would like to say is just, you know, a few shout outs. You know, there are restaurants out there that really take food allergy serious, especially the chains, okay? I was at Wendy's this week, and I like my burgers, and sometimes I go to Wendy's, and you know, they really understand the food allergy. Well, they have food allergy protocols, so that's really important. La Vecchia, you know, Eden Trattoria, they know of my food allergies as well, so I really appreciate, you know, these restaurants. Jacob's, I was there for a meeting. They really take, you know, again, I'm just giving you my experiences just being out. I've made some suggestions, having some food allergy friendly, perhaps, desserts available, okay? That is something that I think possibly could and should be on these menus and available for those that have food allergies. But I know that it's, you know, that times have changed and they're a little bit difficult, but let's, you know, try to accommodate the food allergy community a little bit more, and that's why I'm talking about it, right? So anyhow, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I just really wanted to share some love and awareness and education and joy and happiness, and that's why I'm here today. And I appreciate all of you. I really appreciate all the love and support, and Laura Lynn's is going to be everywhere very soon. So super stoked about that. It's always been my mission and vision to share these wonderful products and treats with everyone because food is love, right? Food is love, and if you'd like to indulge and you want a better, tasteful product, you know where to find it, okay? So thanks again for tuning in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Thank you all from Facebook for tuning in as well. Instagram. I'll see you guys next week. And yeah, stay positive and stay blessed and stay safe. And I'll see you guys next week, okay? Lots of love. Oh, by the way, I wanted to plug something in as well. Sorry. Shanusa. Okay, guys, before I go, oh my gosh. Shanusa is, so we're going to be doing some wonderful things together. They are Canadian made, been around for 20 plus years. I use their protein, okay? I'm not allergic to dairy, but I do love their, this is their plant-based protein, and it's fermented, okay? They use the best quality ingredients. I love the brand. I've always loved the product. Anyways, so we're going to be doing a lot of great things together, okay, with Laura Lynn's Desserts, all right? I'm just kind of giving you some hints. But guys, really, really, you know, great products. They have been using stevia, and I didn't know this until I had lunch with these guys, with the CEO, that they've been using stevia for the last 20 years. Super innovative. They are on top of their game. And that's why they're the #1 protein company in Canada. You can find them everywhere. You can find their products and brand everywhere, okay? And you can find them online. So, shout out to Shanusa. Okay, thank you so much. You guys have some amazing, amazing products. I also love their collagen. Okay, guys, I'm really big into collagen, okay? And I love their products. Their collagen is off the charts. We're going to do some innovative, functional desserts coming up. I'm the first to say it, but I'm just letting you know, Shanusa, let's get it. Let's, you know. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon. I'm super excited. These guys are amazing. You know, and I have their smoothies every day, okay? And I have their whey because I'm not allergic to dairy, but I also love their plant-based protein powders. They're exceptional. It tastes amazing. Their electrolytes are bang on. Oh my gosh, their electrolytes are amazing. The collagen, oh my gosh. Like, so I'm turning 49, and, you know, obviously, you know, I'm doing whatever I can just to maintain the energy, the fitness, the entrepreneurial, like, journey that I have to be on. You know, I have to have all of these. I have to put really good ingredients into my body. Okay, I really believe in that. You want good quality supplements, protein, foods, all kinds of things that really go into your body because, again, like, this is medicine. Food is medicine. And I just want to say that Shanusa is amazing. Okay, amazing. So the ingredients, anything from the ingredients to the formulations, the quality is A1. Top. All right. So I wanted to, you know, give a shout out to Shanusa. Thank you so much, and I can't wait. I can't wait for what we're going to be doing together. So we're going to do a lot together, and I want to thank them, and I want to thank Costa, and I want to thank the team. We're going to do some wonderful things. We're gonna, you know, change a lot of lives. I'm going to say that first and foremost. We're going to change a lot of lives. So, guys, oh yeah, and this is the smoothie I made with the Shanusa. So, yeah, this is, I do add a little bit of coffee into my smoothie. I do like a little bit of coffee in my smoothie. That's why it's this color. So, I just want to, you know, give a shout out to them. And I want to give a shout out to everyone for tuning in as well. So thank you. Love you guys all. And I'll see you guys in the next Kitchen Talk with Laura Lynn. Again, every Friday. It's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And share the love. And I can't wait to just to, you know, let you guys know when the 2.0 relaunch for Laura Lynn is finally going to happen. It's going to happen very soon. So thank you all. And I'll see you guys next week. All right. Cheers.